7 years after her death, the shadows of Jeanne Moreau's life are beginning to unravel. Her children have stepped into the light, revealing startling truths that challenge the public's perception of their mother. Behind the glamorous facade of the iconic actress lay a complex web of relationships and hidden struggles. Whispers of tumultuous affairs and a fierce independence have long surrounded her legacy. Now, her children share stories of a woman who was both nurturing and enigmatic, battling personal demons while captivating audiences worldwide. They recount moments of joy and pain, shedding light on the emotional toll of fame and the sacrifices made in the name of art. As they confront the rumors that have lingered for years, they invite us to see the real Jeanne, an artist shaped by her experiences, whose secrets may finally be coming to the surface. The revelations promise to reshape our understanding of a woman who was as multifaceted as the roles she portrayed. Born on January 23, 1928, in Paris, France, Jeanne Moreau came into the world to a restaurateur father and an English dancer mother. This unique blend of cultural backgrounds played a significant role in shaping her artistic sensibilities. During her early years, she spent her childhood in Vichy, a town known for its thermal springs and historical significance. It was in this serene environment that she began to develop her love for the arts. As a teenager, Moreau returned to Paris, a city teeming with creativity and inspiration. It was here that she discovered her passion for acting, drawn to the vibrant theater scene and the allure of the silver screen. Her early experiences in Paris would lay the foundation for a remarkable career in film and theater, where she would go on to become one of France's most celebrated actresses. The combination of her upbringing and her return to the bustling city ignited a flame that would lead her to a life dedicated to the performing arts. She studied at the Conservatoire de Paris, where she honed her craft and developed a deep appreciation for the performing arts. This prestigious institution provided her with a solid foundation in acting, allowing her to explore various techniques and styles. In 1947, she joined the Comédie Française, one of the most respected theater companies in France. During her time there, she gained valuable experience and recognition for her talent on stage. However, in 1951, she made a pivotal decision to leave the theater and pursue a film career. This choice proved to be transformative for her, as it opened new doors in the world of cinema. Her breakthrough performance came in 1958 with the film Elevator to the Gallows. This role showcased her unique ability to convey complex emotions and solidified her status as a leading actress in French cinema. The film's success marked the beginning of a remarkable journey in the film industry, where she would continue to captivate audiences with her performances. During the 1960s, Jeanne Moreau's career reached remarkable heights, establishing her as a leading figure in cinema. She starred in iconic films that showcased her extraordinary talent and versatility. One of her most celebrated roles was in François Truffaut's Jules et Jim, where she portrayed the complex character of Catherine. This film became a landmark in the French New Wave movement and highlighted Moreau's ability to convey deep emotional layers. Her performance captivated audiences and critics alike, solidifying her status as a major actress of her time. In addition to her work with Truffaut, Moreau collaborated with the legendary Orson Welles in The Trial. This adaptation of Franz Kafka's novel allowed her to explore darker themes and showcase her dramatic range. Welles recognized her exceptional talent, famously declaring her the greatest actress in the world. This praise from such a prominent filmmaker further elevated her profile on the international stage. Moreau's unique presence and powerful performances during this era left an indelible mark on the film industry, influencing generations of actors and filmmakers. She won the Best Actress award at Cannes in 1966 for her performance in Mademoiselle, a film that highlighted her remarkable talent and ability to embody complex characters. This accolade marked a significant moment in her career, showcasing her as a leading figure in the world of cinema. Throughout her career, she collaborated with renowned directors like Luis Buñuel, Michelangelo Antonioni, and Peter Brook. Each of these collaborations allowed her to explore a range of roles that demonstrated her versatility and intense screen presence. Buñuel's surreal storytelling, Antonioni's focus on existential themes, and Brook's innovative approaches to theater and film provided Moreau with unique opportunities to shine. Her performances often left a lasting impact on audiences, making her a beloved figure in the film industry. The recognition she received from critics and peers alike solidified her status as an iconic actress, influencing generations of performers and filmmakers. Despite her fame, Jeanne Moreau kept her private life fiercely guarded, which only fueled public curiosity about her relationships and personal struggles. This air of mystery surrounding her life made her an intriguing figure in the eyes of the media and the public alike. Speculation often swirled around her romantic involvements, particularly with high-profile figures in the film and fashion industries. Her relationships with directors Louis Malle and Tony Richardson were subjects of much discussion, as both men were prominent in their fields and had significant influence in the world of cinema. Additionally, her connection with fashion designer Pierre Cardin added another layer to her enigmatic persona. The media's fascination with her personal life often overshadowed her professional achievements, leading to a constant buzz about her romantic escapades. Moreau's ability to maintain a level of privacy in an industry that often thrives on personal revelations only heightened the intrigue surrounding her. This careful management of her personal narrative allowed her to remain a captivating figure, both on and off the screen, as fans and critics alike sought to understand the woman behind the iconic roles. One of her most significant relationships was with François Truffaut, a renowned French director. Their connection was not just personal but also professional, as they collaborated on two notable films. Truffaut admired Jeanne Moreau deeply, describing her as a force of nature. This phrase captures the essence of her vibrant personality and immense talent. Their bond went beyond the screen, reflecting a mutual respect and understanding that enriched both their lives and careers. In addition to her relationship with Truffaut, Moreau was linked to other prominent figures in the arts. She had a romantic involvement with the legendary jazz musician Miles Davis, known for his innovative contributions to music. Their relationship was marked by passion and creativity, blending the worlds of film and music in a unique way. Moreau was also associated with actor Lee Marvin, another iconic figure in cinema. These relationships highlight the dynamic and often complex nature of her personal life, filled with connections to influential artists who shaped the cultural landscape of their time. Despite her numerous affairs, Jeanne Moreau never remarried after her divorce from Jean-Louis Richard, who was the father of her only son, Jérôme Richard. Moreau had a complex relationship with love and marriage, often expressing her views candidly. She once stated, "I have loved many men, but marriage is not for me. My true love is cinema." This sentiment reflects her deep commitment to her craft and the passion she found in acting. Moreau's life was filled with romantic relationships, yet she chose to remain single, prioritizing her career over traditional notions of love and partnership. Her dedication to cinema was evident in her performances, which often explored themes of love, loss, and the human experience. Moreau's perspective on love was shaped by her experiences, leading her to believe that while she could love many, the institution of marriage did not align with her personal values or aspirations. Her legacy as an actress is intertwined with her views on love, showcasing a woman who embraced her independence and artistic freedom. Moreau made a conscious choice to keep her son Jérôme away from the public eye, prioritizing his normal upbringing despite her own fame. She believed that a private life would allow him to grow up without the pressures and scrutiny that often accompany the children of celebrities. To achieve this, she enrolled him in private schools, where he could receive a quality education and interact with peers outside the film industry. Moreau took great care to shield him from film sets and the glitz of public attention, ensuring that he could enjoy a childhood that was as ordinary as possible. Despite her efforts to maintain privacy, rumors circulated about Moreau possibly having more children from her various relationships. These speculations, however, were never confirmed, and she remained steadfast in her commitment to protect her personal life. Her fierce dedication to privacy extended to Jérôme, who eventually pursued an academic career, further distancing himself from the world of entertainment. Moreau's approach to motherhood reflected her desire to create a stable and nurturing environment for her son, away from the spotlight that defined her own life. Throughout her life, Jeanne Moreau faced a series of dark rumors that often overshadowed her remarkable career. Speculation about the paternity of her son lingered in the public eye, creating a cloud of uncertainty around her personal life. This rumor was just one of many that painted a complicated picture of the actress. Additionally, there were whispers about her mental health struggles, which added to the intrigue and concern surrounding her. The media also circulated stories about alleged secret children, further complicating her narrative. Despite these challenges, Moreau always maintained her composure. She addressed some of the rumors with grace, choosing to focus on her work and her passion for acting rather than letting the gossip define her. Her ability to navigate these scandals with dignity showcased her strength and resilience. Moreau's life was not just about the rumors, it was also about her contributions to cinema and her enduring legacy as an actress. 7 years after her death, her son Jérôme and other family members broke their silence, confirming that Jean-Louis Richard was indeed Jérôme's father. This revelation put to rest long-standing rumors about secret siblings that had circulated for years. The family felt it was important to clarify these details to honor Jeanne Moreau's legacy and to provide a clearer picture of her life. They also addressed her struggles with depression, which had been a significant part of her journey. Moreau, known for her remarkable talent and captivating performances, faced many challenges behind the scenes. Her family shared that despite her public persona, she dealt with personal battles that affected her deeply. They emphasized that she was a loving mother who cared deeply for her son, even as she navigated her own emotional difficulties. This openness from her family sheds light on the complexities of her life, revealing a woman who was not only an iconic actress, but also a person with vulnerabilities and a rich inner world. Jérôme spoke about the emotional toll that his mother's depression took on their relationship. He described how her struggles with mental health affected not only her personal life, but also her professional life. Jeanne Moreau, known for her captivating performances, often channeled her darkest emotions into her work. This ability to transform pain into art made her a remarkable actress, but it also painted a picture of a complex individual. Jérôme emphasized that while she was an enigmatic star, there was much more beneath the surface. Her depression was not just a backdrop to her career. It was a significant part of who she was. This emotional burden sometimes created distance between them, as he grappled with understanding her pain. Yet, he also recognized that her struggles fueled her creativity, allowing her to portray characters with depth and authenticity. This duality in her life made her both a brilliant artist and a person facing profound challenges. The interplay of her emotional state and her artistic expression shaped not only her legacy, but also their relationship. The family revealed that Jeanne Moreau's grandchildren remembered her as a loving grandmother who shared stories from her films, often with life lessons. This personal side of the actress was rarely seen by the public. Moreau, known for her powerful performances and captivating presence on screen, had a softer, nurturing side that her family cherished. She would gather her grandchildren around and recount tales from her illustrious career, weaving in valuable lessons about love, resilience, and the importance of following one's dreams. Her grandchildren often spoke of how she would bring characters to life through her storytelling, making them feel as if they were part of the films themselves. They recalled her laughter and the warmth of her embrace, which contrasted with the glamorous image she portrayed in the media. Moreau's ability to connect with her family on a personal level showed a different dimension of her character, one that was filled with kindness and wisdom. This loving grandmother role allowed her to impart her experiences and insights, creating lasting memories that her grandchildren would carry with them throughout their lives. In this way, Jeanne Moreau was not just an iconic actress, but also a beloved matriarch, whose influence extended beyond the silver screen into the hearts of her family. Her legacy as a storyteller and a guide in their lives is a testament to the depth of her character, revealing a woman who was as nurturing as she was talented. Moreau's family confirmed some of the more scandalous stories that followed her, particularly her affair with Louis Malle. This relationship was not just a fleeting romance, it was a deeply intellectual and artistic connection that significantly influenced both her life and career. Malle, a renowned French director, and Moreau shared a bond that transcended mere attraction. Their collaboration on films allowed them to explore complex themes and characters, showcasing Moreau's exceptional talent. The affair was marked by intense discussions about art, cinema, and life, which enriched Moreau's understanding of her craft. This partnership also brought about a creative synergy that resulted in memorable cinematic works. The impact of their relationship lingered long after it ended, shaping Moreau's artistic choices and personal life. Her family acknowledged that this chapter was pivotal, highlighting how love and creativity intertwined in her journey as an actress. The stories surrounding their affair continued to resonate, illustrating the profound effects of personal relationships on artistic expression. During the filming of the trial, Jeanne Moreau became romantically involved with Orson Welles. This relationship was described by her children as intense and passionate, reflecting the larger-than-life personas of both individuals. Moreau, known for her captivating performances and strong presence on screen, found a kindred spirit in Welles, who was equally renowned for his artistic genius and dramatic flair. Their connection was not just a fleeting romance, It was a deep bond that resonated with the creative energy surrounding them. The atmosphere of the film set likely contributed to the intensity of their relationship, as both were deeply immersed in their craft. Moreau's children have shared insights into this chapter of her life, highlighting how the romance with Wells was emblematic of her adventurous spirit and her willingness to embrace love and passion, even amidst the complexities of their professional lives. This relationship stands out as a significant moment in Moreau's life, showcasing her ability to intertwine her personal and professional worlds in a way that was both bold and beautiful. Another lesser-known relationship was with playwright Samuel Beckett, which, although private, was described as a profoundly intellectual bond based on a shared love for literature and theater. This connection highlighted a unique aspect of Jeanne Moreau's life, where her artistic pursuits intertwined with her personal relationships. Her son, Jerome, often reflected on the complexities of growing up as the child of such a prominent figure. He acknowledged the emotional strain of witnessing his mother battle depression, a struggle that was often magnified by the public eye. The constant media speculation surrounding her private life added another layer of difficulty. Jerome felt the weight of expectations and the scrutiny that came with being associated with a celebrated actress. He understood that while his mother was a talented performer, she was also a person facing her own challenges. This duality made their relationship both rich and complicated as they navigated the pressures of fame together. The bond they shared was deepened by their mutual understanding of the artistic world. Yet it was also marked by the shadows of personal struggles that often accompanied celebrity life. Growing up as the son of Jeanne Moreau, Jerome faced unique challenges that came with his mother's fame. The world of cinema and art surrounded him, creating a rich tapestry of experiences. Despite the pressures and expectations that often accompany a famous parent, Jerome found value in the cultural richness that his upbringing provided. He had the opportunity to meet brilliant minds in the industry, from directors to fellow actors, each encounter offering him insights into the creative process. The artistic environments he was immersed in allowed him to learn not just about film, but also about the nuances of storytelling and performance. This exposure shaped his understanding of art and culture, giving him a perspective that many do not have. While fame can complicate family dynamics, for Jerome, it also opened doors to a world filled with inspiration and creativity, fostering a deep appreciation for the arts that would influence his own path in life. Moreau's grandchildren shared their heartfelt memories, painting a picture of a grandmother who was both kind and creative. They described her as someone who brought warmth and imagination into their lives, contrasting sharply with the glamorous movie star image that the public often saw. This duality highlighted the complexity of her character, showing that behind the scenes she was nurturing and supportive. The family's choice to speak out and share their experiences was a significant step. By breaking their silence, they aimed to reclaim their narrative, allowing the world to see a different side of Jeanne Moreau. This decision was not just about sharing personal stories, it was about dispelling long-held myths that had surrounded her life. They wanted to provide a deeper understanding of who she was as a person, beyond the roles she played on screen. This effort to humanize her legacy offered a richer perspective on her life, revealing the love and creativity that defined her as a grandmother. The discovery of Jeanne Moreau's personal letters and diaries, found by Jerome after her death, opened a window into the intricate tapestry of her life. These writings revealed a woman who was both passionate and tormented, navigating the complexities of her relationships with a depth that few could understand. In her letters, Moreau expressed her innermost thoughts and feelings, often reflecting on her struggles with love, fame, and the expectations placed upon her as an actress. The words she penned were filled with longing and vulnerability, showcasing her desire for connection and understanding in a world that often felt isolating. Her diaries offered a glimpse into her daily life, capturing moments of joy and sorrow. They revealed her artistic process, her reflections on the roles she played, and her thoughts on the film industry. Moreau's writing was not just a record of her experiences, it was a form of self-exploration, a way for her to make sense of her emotions and the world around her. The letters and diaries painted a portrait of a woman who, despite her public persona, grappled with the same fears and doubts that many face. This intimate look at her life allowed fans and scholars alike to appreciate the depth of her character, both on and off the screen. Through these personal writings, Moreau's legacy became richer, as they highlighted her humanity and the emotional landscape that shaped her artistry. The complexity of her relationships, marked by passion and turmoil, was laid bare, inviting readers to connect with her on a more profound level. The discovery of these letters and diaries not only deepened the understanding of Jeanne Moreau as an actress, but also as a person, revealing the layers of her existence that were often hidden from the public eye. Her letters to Louis Malle reveal a deep and complex relationship, one that she described as a beautiful but destructive storm. In these letters, Jeanne Moreau expressed the intensity of their connection, highlighting the passion and turmoil that often accompanied their time together. She captured the essence of their love, filled with both joy and pain, illustrating how their artistic collaboration intertwined with their personal lives. Moreau also wrote about Orson Welles, portraying him as a force of nature. She found him to be a challenging presence, one that pushed her boundaries in ways that were both terrifying and exhilarating. Welles's larger-than-life personality and creative genius inspired her, yet also instilled a sense of fear. This duality in her experiences with both men reflects her understanding of love and art as intertwined forces that can uplift and devastate. Through her letters, Moreau shared her innermost thoughts, revealing the emotional landscape of her life as an actress and a woman navigating the complexities of love and creativity. The diaries also revealed Moreau's battles with depression, where she described the darkness that lurked at the edges of her life. In her writings, she expressed feelings of sadness and isolation, capturing the weight of her struggles. Despite these challenges, she found a unique form of liberation when she stepped onto the stage or in front of the camera. Acting became her refuge, a place where she could momentarily escape the shadows that haunted her. The thrill of performing allowed her to channel her emotions into her characters, transforming her pain into art. Each role she took on was not just a performance, but a way to confront her inner turmoil. The applause and connection with the audience provided a fleeting sense of relief, a reminder that she was not alone in her experiences. Through her art, Moreau navigated the complexities of her mental health, using her talent to illuminate the struggles many face in silence. Her journey reflects the profound relationship between creativity and healing, showing how the stage can serve as a sanctuary for those grappling with their own demons. Her letters to Jeanne reveal a deeply protective side of Jeanne Moreau, showcasing her unwavering love for her son. In these heartfelt writings, she expresses a strong desire to shield him from the storms of her tumultuous life. Moreau's correspondence is filled with warmth and concern, reflecting her role as a mother who wants to provide comfort and security amidst her personal challenges. The letters also serve as a window into her acting career, where she often drew parallels between her characters and her own experiences. For instance, her portrayal of Catherine in Jules A. Gem resonates with her restless spirit, capturing the essence of her own struggles and desires. This connection between her life and her roles highlights how deeply she invested herself in her characters, allowing her personal experiences to inform her performances. Moreau's reflections in her letters and diaries not only reveal her love for her son, but also illustrate the profound impact of her life on her art, making her work all the more poignant and relatable. The publication of Jeanne Moreau's personal writings allowed fans and historians to gain a deeper understanding of her life. These writings revealed her as a multifaceted individual, showcasing the complexities of her personal struggles alongside her celebrated public image. Moreau was known for her powerful performances in films, where she often portrayed strong, independent women. However, behind the scenes, she faced challenges that shaped her character and artistry. Her relationships, both romantic and professional, were often tumultuous, reflecting the emotional depth she brought to her roles. The contrast between her public persona and private life highlights the duality of her existence. While she captivated audiences with her talent, her personal experiences added layers to her identity. This complexity made her not just an actress, but a symbol of the human experience, resonating with many who admired her work. The insights from her writings provide a richer context to her legacy, illustrating that the struggles she faced were as significant as the characters she brought to life on screen. As the layers of Jeanne Moreau's life are peeled back, her children reveal a woman who was not just a celebrated actress, but a person with deep emotional struggles. They share stories that highlight her fierce independence and the complexities of her relationships. While the world admired her talent, few understood the personal battles she faced. The tales of her tumultuous affairs and the sacrifices she made for her art paint a picture of a woman who is both nurturing and enigmatic. Her children describe moments of joy intertwined with pain, illustrating the emotional toll that fame can take. They confront long-standing rumors, offering a more nuanced view of their mother. This new perspective invites audiences to appreciate the depth of her character, recognizing that the glamorous image often portrayed in the media was only part of her story. The revelations about her life challenge the public's perception and encourage a deeper understanding of the artist behind the roles she